Hi, I'm Kelly Barkhurst from Designer to Full Stack, and today we're in Webflow, and I am showing you how I implemented a copy link button on a CMS blog and all of the blog posts. So on the blog post template in Webflow. All right, so if you found this video, that means you're looking for how to do this, and there are a lot of different ways. I found that the no code ways and many of the instructions that I was following on tutorials were just too difficult and had too many points of friction. So, one of the main problems that I ran into is that how you get the link that your blog post is on to be copied becomes difficult. Many of the techniques rely on having an extra text block where you actually have the URL written out in text and then have it hidden. Now, that could work, but the problem is that in the CMS, there is a slug for a dynamic blog post, but not a fully qualified URL, which is using the full domain name and any directories or folders that the file are living in. Now, I tried lots of different ways to try to use attributes or embed to go ahead and generate those URLs. And it all just got messy. And I just felt like it was too complicated for what we're trying to do because the browser already knows what URL you are on. So here's the solution that I used. I started with the template from this UUI blog post, and it came with some buttons that I started. So you'll see those classes like UUI button, secondary gray. You can see that this is a link. Now, if we go up to styles, you can see it's also using is button small, a utility class that I have. So those two don't really matter as much for you. This is what the magic is. It's this copy link button. So this is a custom class that we have added that I don't have any styles associated with. It's just used by the JavaScript that I'm going to provide you. And then the second important class is on the actual text that says copy link. It could say copy URL, it could just say copy page, whatever you want. But what's important is that you create a class, copy link text, exactly with the same hyphens, lowercase. All right, so then on your pages, you're going to come into your blog post template. So you're going to use the gear icon for edit page settings. And go ahead and scroll down. And in your custom code for this page, you're going to paste in the script that I've provided in the blog. All right, so if you come down, here is the full script. It is 39 lines, and you can copy and paste it in. So I've included the order for how you need your elements stacked. So basically, we have the link, and then we have the icon, and then I have the link text. All right, so that's our button link, and this is what it looks like. And then we're just going to copy and paste in this script. And what it will do, remember when you go ahead and publish, you need to test it on your staging. So make sure your production URL is not selected. All right, so if I scroll down, what you will see is I have this copy link. Now I'm getting these little tooltips. Those are titles that are added as an attribute on the link. How we add that is when I have my link selected. So again, that has a little chain link. We're going to come over to the right to settings, custom attribute. So this is where in name you would put title and then tab to your value, and it can say anything that you want. Again, copy URL, copy page, whatever that is. All right, I'm going to delete that out. Now, when I click copy link, it switches to copied, and then we'll refresh back to copy link. And I know that it's worked because I open a new tab and I paste it in and I get the fully qualified URL and success. So really easy. Um, doesn't rely on attributes, is only relying on those style classes that you're adding. And as long as you add the 2 style classes that we talked through in the script, add the script to your page, this will work for you. All right, so happy designing and developing. I love to talk about what brought me joy today. And I went on my first walk of the spring season, even though it's February, with my husband today. So it was lovely to hear the birds singing and the blue sky.